Hello, everybody. And now, Inside Xbox just happened a few minutes ago. I'm making this shortly after it ended, like right after it ended. I went and wrote a script, and now I just want to talk about it and how I feel about it. I didn't think it was that good, really. There were a few games that I liked, and like some of them did look cool, but overall, I didn't like it. I feel like Microsoft kind of blew it and shot themselves in the foot a little with this. Oh, excuse me. Since it was kind of like their moment to shine, kind of E3 like is canceled now. Uh, so I was kind of expecting something big, but now without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And I feel like I should talk about what I didn't like first. So I know this is an Inside Xbox. It's not E3, it's not XO, so I wasn't expecting anything big. But especially with E3 being cancelled and all that, I feel like myself and other Xbox fans, we were expecting something like more and bigger. We were expecting something from at least the like studios from Xbox Game Studios, but we didn't really see anything from them. And it was like, why didn't like just show us something from those studios? Now, I'm not like those people who are like it has to be a new IP or the show sucks. Like I'm not like them. I've never cared if they show a new IP. I just want them to show new stuff. It can be a new feature in a game. It can be new stuff that they're adding to the game. I don't care. Just show something new. It doesn't have to be a new IP, whatever. This is a problem that I really think PlayStation has just bringing it up because they have nothing to show and they have skipped many shows and it's annoying to me. And it's like you have nothing to show because really this whole gen you kind of been making new IPs and now you got nothing. So it's just annoying to show us something. And like on that note, I remember seeing someone in chat, like in the live chat and all that, like they were like, "Show us PlayStation 5," and I'm like, dude, ask Sony about that. Don't ask Microsoft, who is not even in charge of the PlayStation. That's not their job. It's not their job to show the PlayStation 5. And like it was just like it just bugged me. I'm like, come on, man, you're just trying to start console wars. That's why you're saying that. But it has nothing to do with what we're talking about with the Inside Xbox. So looking at the games shown, many of them I didn't like that much. Dirt 5, I'm not really interested in. I kind of thought it was Forza for a little bit. Call of Duty looks pretty, like it looks like very pretty, but I would have seen more of the game. That game Scorn, that honestly creeped me out. Like I was creeped out. I was disgusted. That trailer was disgusting. Looking at that, like that, I don't want to see that trailer again. The game Scarlet Nexus, it looked okay, but I don't know if I'll give it a try. But I don't know. I might. If it comes to Game Pass, I might. I don't remember if it said if it was or not. And probably the biggest one I would get hate for right now is I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly, but Yukazu or something like, I don't know, I'll put it up. But like I'm not really it's like a dragon and all that, and I'm not really a fan of these kind of games. And at this point, the most Japanese games I play on Nintendo. Like Nintendo's really the only only Japanese games I really play now. I know some people might think, oh, you just hate Japanese games. Like, no, I don't. I love, like, especially like the older ones, like Ninja Gaiden. I love that game. I love the Ninja Gaiden games. I love some of the, I love the PlayStation games that have come out. But recently, I've grown more into liking like Western games over Japanese games. Oh, I'm sorry. But like Nintendo is really the only Japanese company that but really the only people who make Japanese games that I still like and play. But that's just me. And I think the biggest part for me was we didn't see anything from Xbox Game Studios. I especially wanted Compulsion Games to show up and to show something. I've been really waiting for them to show something ever since We Happy Few. Compulsion has really become one of my favorite developers because of We Happy Few. I love that game so much. So I want to see what they're doing next. I want to see what they are doing next. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about what I liked about the show. And the gameplay show at the beginning, Bright Memory Infinite, it looked pretty cool, honestly. I thought it was like the futuristic Call of Duty kind of, until like they got on the call and all that, and I was like, okay, it's not, but is Forza meeting Call of Duty? Like, are they combining it? But yeah, that looked really cool. The game Coraz, I don't know how to say it, Rise of One, like, it looked okay. I wouldn't mind trying it out. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, honestly, it looked really cool. I never played the first one, never seen the first one, but that one looked really cool. The Ascent looked cool. I honestly thought it was Gears Tactics at first, but it wasn't. The Medium looks pretty good, and it's made by Bloober Team, and I loved Blair Witch. It was so much fun. I'm thinking about going back and playing it again soon. I will say the whole like Scorn thing that they did with like the dude saying that that's how Phil Spencer's office looks like. I like that, simply because they were able to joke around and even have the opportunity to joke about their boss. I loved, rather than him just being like, hey, don't joke about me. Like, he's like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm cool with it. And now the biggest one is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I wasn't a huge fan of the whole Viking setting at first, but after I saw that trailer, I am excited now. I'm not a huge fan of Assassin's Creed, but I will say that the trailer, okay, I totally got lost. Well, I'm not a huge fan of Assassin's Creed, but I still love this franchise. I'm even doing a playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3, my favorite game in the franchise. I'm so excited for this. And now I'm honestly surprised that Phil Spencer didn't show up at all. He wasn't even in it, which I was kind of surprised by. I thought he would show up at least once. But I was honestly disappointed with this. Again, I wasn't expecting anything big, but I was expecting just more, especially from the Xbox Game Studios people. And I was especially, I can't speak today. I was especially wanting Compulsion to show up again. I'm like, we got to see something new from them. And I know like people would be like, it sucked, they didn't show any new IPs or exclusives, it was just third party, everything will become PlayStation. Look, they at least showed something. Like, yeah, they aren't showing new IPs all the time in each of their shows, but that's not a bad thing, and at least they're showing something. Like, to bring up PlayStation again, they haven't shown anything in I don't know how long, and as a fan of PlayStation, it's bugging me the fact that they aren't showing us anything. The last thing they showed, I think, was The Last of Us 2, and I'm not buying that game. I'm not supporting Naughty Dog because of this whole situation that's going on. Like I don't know if I'll make a video talking about the whole Naughty Dog thing, but I'm not buying that game. But, like, so yeah, at least Xbox is showing something. Yeah, overall, I was disappointed by this, and I'm probably gonna have to give it a 4 out of 10. Like, there was some cool stuff in there, but a lot of it I was disappointed by. Xbox needs to do better on the next show.